everywhere in your eye. That's I don't have a six-pack. Terminate life.
It might be in Victorian regalia again, and be wearing like super tight clothes. Put your foot on somebody's back and put it back on, and just go full circle.
Jodie, you don't have a competitive parent?
I don't have a competitive parent. I mean, my dad left. He was never on the scene. And a lot of people make excuses for Victoria because her dad died when she was really young. So they're like, oh, she's so lonely and she didn't have, like, parental guidance. But, like, my dad fucked off and I'm really nice. And I haven't killed a million
just taken trail, actually. Can you replace the earlier trail with that one? Okay, it's the part of the show which no panellist enjoys. It goes against what thinking people should do. It's a bit more complicated than that, I'm not sure. No, I don't want to hear any of it. It's time to vote evil or genius, Queen Victoria. I'm going to go to you first, Athena.
Evil.
Boom. And
I don't know, do I need a reason?
well, there's a few to choose from, but I'm wondering what your biggest one is.
Oh, definitely the colonialism and competing with her daughter. In dress is fine, alright? If they want to, like, compete over dresses or corsets, but, like, being a queen is okay. You should want your child to be bigger than you. You should be celebrating that. And also, she was only Empress of Germany, like, who cares?
You're from Germany anyway, so what are you going to do?
Say that, but I just don't know how I'd feel if my daughter won laughing horse anyway. Thank you.
Solid evil. Rank less, but more respect of murder. Solid. Mystery and suspense. No, this well, you always.
I think I'd be less surprised if I give her a they see themselves as being better people than everybody else, and so while their acts were malevolent and evil and nigh on genocidal, they are brought up with the belief that they are predisposed to be able to do that kind of thing.
Any monarch at that time would have got carried along.
I think most of them would have done.
So you're shopping her for what then?
I'm actually going to shop her for the Lady Flora incident.
That was horrific.
That's almost premeditated, and that's like that was a friend. And again, and that really seems to have originated from a psychosis, like and being narcissistic. So,
well, there we go. Queen Victoria. Evil. More budget, please. Evil. It's gone. All three panellists have voted Queen Victoria evil. Thank you very much to Dane Baptiste, Jodie Mitchell, Athena Kublenu.
Yeah.
Good. I've been Russell Carney. Oh, damn it, Kate. Thank you very much for listening to Evil Genius from BBC Radio 4. If you're looking for more, you can listen to all of our past episodes on BBC Sounds. If you like morally confusing Victorian era figures, you could try Charles Dickens. If you prefer indomitable women who spend a long time on the throne, there's my mum. No, I'm in the Margaret Thatcher episode. Sorry, mum. Should never talk about your mum pooing. Hit subscribe for plenty more. I've not been Nick Grimshaw. Goodbye.
I'm Simon Mundy, host of Don't Tell Me the Score, the podcast that uses sport to explore life's bigger questions, covering topics like resilience, tribalism, and fear with people like this.
You keep talking about fear, and to me, I always want to bring it back to, are you actually in danger?
That's Alex Honnold, star of the Oscar-winning film Free Solo, in which he climbed a 3,000-foot sheer cliff without ropes.
So, I mean, a lot of those, social anxiety things, and certainly I've had a lot of issues with talking to attractive people in my life. I'm like, no, like I could never do that. And it certainly feels like you're going to die, but realistically you're not going to die. And that's all practice too.
Have a listen to Don't Tell Me the Score, full of useful everyday tips from incredible people on BBC Sounds.
This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
All right.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
Warning, this episode contains strong language. Some headlines for superstar followers. Mother Teresa revelled in suffering and loved making dirty dollars. Winston Churchill, alcoholic, egocentric racist who was also quite shit at war sometimes. But Bernard Manning, doting family man with a lightning wit and a love of fundraising for Africa. WTF. Everything you thought you knew, really knew, is merely corn. Prepare to have your heroes hurled on and your idols smeared in the burger sauce of fatty wrongness. This is Evil Genius! Yes, welcome to Evil Genius from BBC Radio 4. This is a working class voice, please don't switch off. We're only live at the bloody Fringe Festival, mate. We're in Edinburgh. At the time of recording, Nicola Sturgeon's rebel army has just advanced as far as Ecclefechan. Hashtag no deal, hashtag we're all fucked. Evil Genius is the place where we get icons and detonate filthy fact bombs all over their glowing reputations. Today, it's a boxer, and I've been hard to impress with fisticuffs ever since I saw my Uncle Dazza windmilling outside Wetherspoons when a sale of some staff puppies went wrong. If you're listening to this in prison, Uncle D, Auntie Lisa says, cut the soap open, the SIM card is inside. By the end of the debate, my panel must vote, simply and without nuance, evil or genius. That's how low the budget is, guys. No disrespect to the guests. And today, float like a butterfly, sting like a soon-to-be extinct bee in the global apocalypse. It's Muhammad Ali. And I couldn't do this without a bevy of super talented stand-ups up here at the festival. First, Darren Harriott, a Brummie genius. Yes, Brummie and genius together in the same sentence. Whose debut BBC Radio 4 stand-up series, Black Label, has just gone out. Also, Laura Davis is here. Aussie genius. Yes, Aussie and genius. Check out her digital album, Cake in the Rain, on her website. And Scottish genius, and don't worry, I'm not going to go there. Christopher MacArthur Boyd makes up my panel. He describes himself as stand-up comedian and star of BBC Scotland's Up For It and the saddest boy in Glasgow. Make some noise for my panel. Seriously excited to have you guys back for all your work. I kick off, Darren, in the way I always do. What's the most evil or genius thing you've done?
Right, yeah, so when I was asked this question, the first thing I was thinking was when I was 6, I won my school's Connect4 championship. Yeah, impressive. My job. Thank you very much. I did the public process. And yeah, where I was that we were playing it and we were going to the final, and then another girl in the class had a serious asthma attack. And then they had to tend to her, and then I sneakily put an extra piece in. And she went to hospital, she didn't die. And then we all went back to the class, and I was adamant that we were going to continue the game. And I cheated, and I won. So I think we can all agree, genius.
Asthma attack.
Okay.
Okay, you're approaching the building now. There may be a moral or you can go through different doors.
A little bit. This is a joke on my show, and the audience either thinks that it's great or they get really upset.
Oh, great.
It's a real line ball. Whenever someone I don't like comes to talk to me, I tell them a really boring story until they go away, and then I don't have to talk to them anymore.
I thought I had ADHD. Turns out everyone just hates me. Excellent. Genius. Christopher, what's the most evil or genius thing you've done?
When I was playing at 5, Jude,
Too soon.
last year, when I was playing at 5, there was a girl sitting next to me, she bought me a bit of soap, and then she said, and then she found it, she said, "Do you do this?" And I said, "No," but I had like bits of wood all over my face. It's just evil, no genius.
Fantastic. And the fact you're still dining out on that is okay, Muhammad Ali, 3 times world champion. Muhammad Ali was born Cassius Marcellus Clay in 1942 in Louisville, Kentucky. He grew up amid racial segregation. His mother recalled one occasion when he was denied a drink of water at a store. They wouldn't give him one because of his colour. That really affected him. He was also affected by the 1955 murder of Emmett Till, which led to young Clay and a friend taking out their frustration by vandalising a local rail yard. Ali was first directed towards boxing by a boxing coach who encountered the 12-year-old over a thief having taken his bicycle. He told the officer he was going to whoop the thief, and the officer told Clay that he'd better learn how to box first. He was grateful to him, even laying low. At 19, he converted to Islam and became Muslim. He met Malcolm X, who soon became his spiritual and political mentor, and he joined the Nation of Islam. Shortly afterwards, on March 6th, Elijah Muhammad gave a radio address that Clay would be renamed Muhammad, one who is worthy of praise, Ali, Most High. I mean, I should have my stage name. I came like hurt the boxing. Aligning himself with the Nation of Islam, the narrative that labelled the white race as the perpetrator of genocide against African Americans made Ali a target of public condemnation. The Nation of Islam was widely viewed by whites and some African Americans as black separatist hate religion, people with a propensity towards violence. In a press conference articulating his opposition to the Vietnam War, Ali said, "My enemy is white people, not Viet Cong or Chinese or Japanese." He refused to be drafted into the military, citing his religious beliefs. He was arrested, found guilty of draft evasion, and stripped of his boxing titles. He appealed the decision to the Supreme Court, which overturned the conviction in 1971. He had not fought for nearly 4 years and lost a period of peak performances naturally. His actions as a conscientious objector to the war made him an icon for the larger counterculture generation, and he was a high-profile figure for racial pride for African Americans during the civil rights movement. He later disavowed the Nation of Islam, adhering to Sunni Islam and supporting racial integration, like his former mentor, Malcolm X. Before we crack open the first envelope, because this show functions by opening envelopes which distribute fact grenades all over the shop. Before we do that, does anyone have any pre-existing relationships or fanboy, fangirl mentality towards who's neutral?
To Muhammad Ali?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was alright. I grew up in a black household, so I have to say I like him. I have to get that out there. I don't want Black Twitter to come after me.
No, fair enough.
That's the thing, by the way, Black Twitter. Yeah, it exists. I like Muhammad Ali. I did play him once when I was a little kid.
No way.
Yeah, in my school play, I played like a little fat Muhammad Ali in a Jamaican swing vest. It made no sense. But, I'm a fan, but just listen to the story. There is quite a few things on it, actually. Not all good.
No.
I agree with certain things, like when he said his enemy is the white man. Things like that, but it wasn't only
the way you held eye contact when you said
it's good. It's a good thing.
I'll tell you what, well, I don't want to jump the gun here. Let's crack open envelope 1 and detonate our first fact grenade. Man like Christopher MacArthur Boyd.
Oh, dude!
I thought it was empty and I was like, no. Okay, envelope 1. Ali once proudly declared, "I am America. I am the part you won't recognise, but get used to me. Black, confident, cocky. My name, not yours. My religion, not yours. My goals, my own. Get used to me."
Awesome. Gorgeous, handsome, brilliant. A symbol of black pride and the greatest, not just out of his mouth, by everyone else.
I feel like nowadays somebody would just, instead of saying that, they'd go, "Yeah, whatever, haters."
What do you think of that then? Or at least we really... No one has spoken like that.
Beautifully written. It produced something that he put a little bit of time behind the scenes into.
But he was... I mean, I think stand-ups will identify with this, because most of us, not me, I'm grovelling and wouldn't change my persona depending on who's paying me, but the good stand-up will be like, "This is me, like it or love it, my name, come to my best, except for the end, still there." And it's like, it's not a stand-up type rhetoric, like, does anyone around this table have that sort of vibe?
I've never felt like that in my life.
What is your views?
I'm like, well, I'm not America, but it's just, I don't get kind of certificated and just kind of, I wish I could be like that. I wish I could start doing beat poetry about how great I am, but I don't think I could really pull it off. But
Do you think he wrote that himself?
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't have like a little writer, like a little guy running behind. If you are American, say that.
A little meeting in the producer's room.
He's such an old school boxer. I never think of boxers as being overly intelligent. And I know a lot of boxers, so when I like sayings like that, I'm like, wow! Because I follow boxers today, and most boxers, they would never say stuff like that. A few of them can't read. Yeah. That's like a thing. Like a lot of famous boxers can't read. And Muhammad Ali was throwing out all these amazing lines. Are you sure he didn't plagiarize some of those lines? Would you? Someone in the audience went, no. I know.
I mean, some of them, well, look, it's like so you could actually just kind of listen to people.
Yeah, good rhetoric in it, and I think like people have experienced that those sort of difficulties, and you feel like you're always in combat, so maybe just speaking in the same way that you would be fighting, and you feel like you're being attacked at all times, and like, trying to get an upper hand.
He was like really badly hated around then as well, so it must have been crazy to hear him say, well, even now, that sounds very like Trump thing to say. Like, I am American, I am country, I am, like, that. So back then, that must have been insane.
Yeah, it's like Kanye West.
I still reckon he probably practiced it in the mirror a couple of times.
Oh, yeah, with like a hairbrush.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was the first person to say stuff like that at that time. That's what we pioneered.
You know, he actually got caught.
This is true. He went to watch a wrestling match with a guy that was ironic. He goes, oh, we tried the wrestling. I'm going to do some of that. Mix it with a bit of racial politics. Boom. Yeah, that's my brand.
I like wrestling, so it was the only time a black wrestler stole culture from a white American.
What was your wrestling persona like? Hey, I'm Chris, I will the penis comment in a moment.
I done a wrestling show once, and I wasn't a wrestler. I was like the wee guy in the suit that makes you hate the big guy, and then I got slapped in the face, and they didn't do a fake slap, so my glasses just like flew off my face. My head out off the guard.
I'm guessing the crowd didn't cheer, but that
they loved it.
Yeah, I would have been on again.
A sexy dude just said,
I'm trying to keep it funny, but I've actually had someone try and punch me in the head while I was on the stage. I was at yes. It was have you had that happen to you?
The worst I had was a man came on stage and tried to touch me with his exposed erection. And so I was 19 at the time, maybe just turned 20, and that sort of combat of like, no, fuck you, get out of the room, I'm on stage, I talk, I know I'm not the type of person you think should be on here, but you don't get to take territory.
Oh, heckle that, isn't it? A full boner. Also, how do you go?
It was like a really grey colour. It's like the fourth thing I'd seen on now.
On stage. Well, speak for yourself, mine doesn't go down to the left. Seriously, if I suddenly came through the boner, I'd probably just panic and pick up the microphone. It wouldn't be the microphone. Excuse me, no. That's not the mic. Wow, that's shocking. Darren, I was presenting some, it was awards for like the mechanics and air conditioning awards. Everyone was like the best flue, best vent. And it was like best insulation award, and the guy came up pretending to be with the winners of the people that won the award and went, yeah, put his arms out as though into hug and went, yeah, and at the last minute, changed it into a right hook, which just, because obviously we're sober, so we've got speed. Obviously I'm double-R'd as well, but I was able to do like a wing chun. All he did was graze my ear. He went to hit me with his left and fell off the stage. And at that moment, everyone was like, you should have walked off the stage, but in my head, I thought, do you know what? I'm not going to go into. I'm going to go back and forth. Oh, what I did was I had a double whiskey and then watched Creed 2 and had a brilliant night. Have you ever been hit on the stage? No. Have you ever been punched fully in the face? Because that's the closest I've ever done to a full square on kick.
Yeah, I did like amateur boxing. I also used to work as a bouncer, so I've had a lot of dodgy punches thrown at me. But on stage, no, I've never had anything. I can't get over the guy with the boner. It's just like a javelin.
Fairly premeditated, like I think he'd been working on it. Alright, it's ready, let's go.
It was like,
it's only a matter of time.
I'll wait for this next punchline, then I'll get up.
Welcome back.
I don't want to get in the way of a
I finished my
joke.
set. That's like 20 minutes.
Was security